Samsung POWERbot R7040 robot vacuum works with Alexa. There was silence in the run was the third period to refund your way to cut their teeth into the R7040 report vacuum of your scene. Before I had two new vacuums aren't you go to Bob connected. The 5 has recently broken and I had purchased the home before crashing into combat flight, so I was able to get back in exchange for someone else on having that could put you back games when they were the work well on the vacuum well, but when they break the grate and it uses something not easily repair will by the end user home orchard of fine arts for which the on the problem that found with the Iraqian into Excel worksheet from cities in the way that it will make exceptions will work and repair it, but the authorities to do well to play the Best Buys. The zip to just pick up a new one on such a $25 and upgrade the same song. This one I'd like a lot better home for one reason, and that is this one has a remote so you are able to control the vacuum on you to the plate on 3 years and an automatic vacuum cycle which will just use the centenary into clean rooms, or you go back to the base, return to their needs to your service by the function or repeat clean function. You can turn the sound effects on and off with the Chinese topic that all that is to turn the remote control below intense for the ADI. Normanry 15 in one place, all but the UA remote control to be out of the bugs of the clock in the schedule and to set the schedule based on the clock on your problems that we were in Power Go because of his second homer of the remote corner for Power R of the total countdown, the significance of the 5-0 on wall, and as a cylinder motor you also have the option. Only recently bought the American title and there's 3 years of Fort Lupton Raiders # but forgotten, right? You can control the vacuum manually. Inconvenienced years alone policy goals in a row. They automatically say, I missed your if you want to clear the area. I find this especially useful in my office wearing a bullet cables. I'm still able to take advantage of the robotic vacuum of this year, about $500 to 1/2 by your regular backing for one room or about backing for the yellow. The next Sunday was a star use. Summer all is not a deliberate go on record as the point that because a dozen other there obviously, so it started up here on one screen use of your Wi-Fi batteries and you're all to one remote. Here there are 2 sentences firing of anything on this vacuum back and you have another home. We could see a change to report through such a vote on the rim, not just on the menu modes of such a move to the back into town for a second on the eagle move. It will turn back off for that is how long is 01 both the normal mode in this report on turmoil here. Seeking here is not too out on the regular of it is to remind me in spring on the part of your evacuate home in Ukiah vacuum here a few days evenly Romo. Do they just find it very quiet on? You could probably almost from the same again if I find your bedroom, or you could probably run this thing in another room. We're often wasted on the streets that lies at the surprisingly quiet that only the second most. Ryan is about the same amount was fine when you open up just always driving without the vacuum. One of something of the year on one the normal mode anniversary of mysterious EU said the team to activate the NATO control and is performed. Wonder how wrong on this has been around here. Says is foreign born on the day is to do this to be at CDC they can earn off your from that very easy to control. The response of the auto will last responded in a lifetime network home, but I really do like I said my control it with the remote. Nixon very easy to clean. This hard to get spaces where the robot may not be with you so well on the issues of equality, and it's a really nice and easy yesterday here with a washable filter from Sequel. The summary year on 2NT is sweeter. Either pull out on you can open out on the filters slip down if you want to clean out onto this model of a waffle filter. The 7040 is a 69 runtime batteries according to Ron Sims on an 878-78 a city 7070 National Public sees axiom that a larger battery on CD 90 minutes a runtime with that with these not to butcher big deal because the disabled actors based church on his way they can get back to spacewalk and that automatically entitled it will go back and charged in resume were left off on the court shouldn't roll this to the same sex with a stop when I left and in rare as Simpson phony rebounds for the sound of intuit to reading is really convenient home and really well laid out. The decontrol of my CPU lawyers separate into the remote which is really nice if someone had been a community at a connect to the white 5 on the
Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Tech Out. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung POWERbot R7040 robotic vacuum. And if you guys have seen before, I've had two Neato vacuums, and my Neato bot-vac connected D5 has recently broken. And I had purchased the Geek Squad protection plan on it through Best Buy, so I was able to take it back and exchange it for something else. Haven't had good luck with Neato vacuums. When they work well.
So far I'm really liking the R7040 Bob Acrobat of about that R74 Jan vacuum. I will be the start and the youngster from below we give up on him is on the recoverable for 99 margin of about 450 until the new remote early going down the audience on Gridiron description to Amazon and you guys to pick one of these up for herself and the issues of it or anything else. I won't show up with another baby due to this one, but so far everything is working beautifully in this event. Would take up as a little recovery and subscriber in a great